What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. And I've got a funny little rhombus drawn on the chart here because this is what is commonly referred to as a diamond pattern. They are rare. They're not common. If you look at it here, you know, this is kind of an example of one. All these ones here, you can see it's like a bottoming, a topping pattern, you know, stuff like that. From what I know about diamonds, and they are rare, but from what I know about them, they are equally a reversal pattern and they are equally a continuation pattern. So this pattern inherently is not bearish. Just because it's a diamond top does not mean that it's bearish. There are plenty of diamond patterns that you can come up, you form your diamond, and then you continue afterwards. You know, there are plenty of diamond patterns that you come up and then you break down afterward, you know, something like that. What's a very common characteristic of diamond patterns is whenever you break out of it, let's say, for example, we were to break to the downside, before going lower, you actually would have a retracement back. You would have a pullback back to the point of breakout, to that same price. And right now, that price is at about, if we were to break out of this pattern, if it's drawn, if it's exactly the way that I've had it drawn, which I think it is, if it were to break out from here to the downside, then very likely what we would do, you know, maybe we'd come to the bottom of this zone, we'd go to like 29.5, then we'd probably come back up another $500 or $600 back to where we are now, and then we'd go down faster. Diamond patterns are known for two things. They are known for that little pullback I was just talking about. Even if we went to the upside, right, same thing. We go up and then we would come back down, and then it's off to the races. And so they're known for that. But they're also known for very fast moves. They're known for very fast moves after the break, right? And if we go, let's go back to these little examples here. I mean, here, okay, that's not, let's see. It says key characteristics. Let's see if this says anything. What is a diamond top formation? I'm going to delete this here. I can't get it. Okay, there we go. Diamond top, blah, 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 reversal in an uptrend. Key takeaways, diamond formation is a pattern that can occur near market tops. Can signal reversal of a trend. Diamond top formation is so named because blah blah blah. Technical suggests once the neckline of the diamond is broken, the trader should calculate the distance between the highest. Yeah. But also, see, it doesn't say what I'm going to tell you. Like, yes, you would measure from bottom to top of the pattern, and that's where you get your, you know, move, and that right there would put us at about 28.4. Or if we were to go up to the upside from where we broke it, that'd put us at about 32.7. To me, there's more significance to the low side, but we could go to the upside. But what it didn't say was diamond patterns often actually overshoot their price target. They often overshoot it, and they often do move pretty fast. And even though it doesn't say that on here, if we're looking at it, you can see very fast move down. And even here, it went down. It had a pullback. It's known for these pullbacks, man. If we go, let's see another picture here. You broke out. You had this little pullback here. That's where your entry is. That's what, you know, but it normally would pull back to where it broke out. I guess it broke out here. It kind of did, but not completely. This is not a diamond. That's a bad example, man. That is a bad example. I don't know. This might be a good one. Something like this. Yeah, you went down and then you came back up to the point of the breakout, and then you had a quick move down. But this, you didn't see the full move of this height. You know what I want to do? I want to go to the pattern site. If anybody doesn't know, you should check this out. The pattern site by Thomas Bulkowski. If you're new to trading or old to trading, man, you ever want to have a reference to go to, this guy has literally been keeping track of every single one of his trades for like the past, like, I don't know, man, like 40 years, something like that. Let's see if I go to the search. I don't want your PDF. Search the pattern site. Diamond, right? Diamond. We're just going to type in diamond. Okay, this isn't what I wanted. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. Chart patterns. Let's go here. Bear with me, y'all. You can see there's all these kinds of chart patterns, man. This is a nice index for anybody who wants to learn trading, man. The patternsite.com. It's great. It's really great, man. And even if you know trading, it's good to refer to, because this guy, again, he's not just speaking out of his ass. He's actually, all this data is taken from real trades off of real charts that he has compiled over. He updates it all the time, man. Let's see if it says, if I was to go back, it would say when it was last updated, but he updates it like every week, every other day or something like that. Like he literally includes every one of his trades every time he identifies a pattern. Diamond bottoms, diamond tops. We're technically at a top, so it wouldn't be a bottom, right? But diamond top. Let's see. Here it is, right? Diamond top. Upward leading to the pattern. All right, we got that. Shape looks like a diamond. Okay, we got that. Usually tilted to one side. Okay, yeah, it's kind of tilted, right? You can see that. Okay. He's very, very specific, this man. Touches. Price will touch each trend line once or twice. Don't worry if your lines cross. Some of the price of the outliers. Lines cross, yeah, so don't worry if it goes outside of the pattern, basically. And that is common from my experience with diamonds. And it says once or twice, but I swear it actually, from what I know, they can have a lot of touches. They can actually have a lot of touches. But whatever. Downward trend. Okay, here we go. The volume has a downward trend 55 to 59% of the time. So a little over half the time, but it doesn't need to. But you can see, look at this. The volume has a downward trend. Right, so we're in that. All this is meeting it so far, and the breakout is downward 54% of the time. So it's not inherently bearish. Technically, yes, it is more bearish, but you could break out to the upside. It's totally possible. Break out to the downside. Tips for trading it. Measure rule. Go from peak A to peak B. That's the same measurement there that we already measured. That would take you down to about 28.3K. We already did it. And then price trend. Blah blah blah. I don't know. The measure rule, half staff. See the half staff figure, half staff. Yeah, I don't know. That's the half staff. Okay, so you're measuring from that. High velocity moves after the pattern often follow high velocity moves leading to the pattern. High velocity move leading to the pattern. High velocity moves often follow the pattern, follow high velocity moves leading into it. So this is kind of a rising trend, upward breakouts results in the best post-breakout performance. A rising volume trend, upward breakouts. So if we were having a rising volume trend, then that might signal that we're going to have an upward breakout, I think is what he's saying there. I don't know. Throwbacks and pullbacks hurt post-breakout performance. Oh, okay. So it's not that they're common. He's saying that it just hurts post-breakout performance. So you had it here, you broke out, but then you had a pullback. And that's something that I was saying earlier too, is that diamonds, I think I said it earlier, this is the second time I made this video. I messed up, man, so I had to restart it. But if I didn't say it in this video, I wanted to say that anytime that you break out, this thing is known for pullbacks. And the one that he has drawn here, it pulls back and it goes through it this way. But ultimately, you can see ultimately it still goes lower, right? And this kind of stuff happens. Diamond patterns, they are known for, like he said, they're known for high velocity moves, like very fast moves, one way or another. But they're also known for their volatility afterwards. And it's not that it has to be volatile afterwards, but it wouldn't surprise me if we broke this to the downside, we came back up to where it broke out, and then we had our move down. Or, maybe we have something like this. Maybe we break out of it, come up. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. But anyways, I don't know. I wanted to point this out because I found it kind of interesting. It's been developing now for quite a while. We have been in this range for, let's see, at the moment we've been in it for 22 bars. The longest that we've seen in relative time frames has been this one here, which was, until we broke out of the range, was 24 bars. And this, you can see where this kind of, right, this kind of looks like what we're experiencing now, right? This over here, kind of. We broke to the upside, though. And then before we broke out, we actually had some red days. So, I mean, maybe we could break out to the upside. This could have been a diamond pattern. We broke out and we had a pullback. I don't know. This one over here, it's kind of similar to this range, right? You can see it here. I don't think they're diamonds, guys. I really don't. I think the one we're in is a diamond. But the breakout happened here. This is 20 days. 24, 20. We're on 22 right now. And then this, it doesn't look the same, but when we got into this range at the bottom here, by the time we broke out, we had a break out of this descending range. That was 21 bars. 21, 20, 24, 22. We're in the range. We're at the right set of time frame that we could break out of this. And again, man, just looking at it, it really does, to me, it looks like a diamond pattern. And this is something that it's not common. It's just very uncommon to see. But when you see them, I feel like they are fairly easy to recognize, and they do happen. They do happen like this. You get a nice move up, diamond, and then down, or continuation, whatever. But it'll be easy to tell which way we're going because we're basically at the end of it, man. We're basically right at the end of it, wherever it breaks. We break this lower trend line, this like upward slanted trend line here. That was not the right way to draw it. Let's see. If we break this, it's diamond break to the downside. If we bounce off of this and we come up and then we break this trend line to the upside, then it's a diamond break to the upside. You know, just because we're at the bottom of the range doesn't mean we can't bounce up here and then break up here. But that's something to be looking for. I would think either, you know, today, tomorrow, in the coming days. It's probably going to happen very soon. And again, as it says on the pattern site here, you get some very high velocity moves after the pattern often follow high velocity moves leading to the pattern. And we definitely had a high velocity move leading to it, at least in relative term time frames. So without repeating myself any further than that, I'm going to leave it off there. If you guys like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more, and I will see y'all on the next one. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.